Check this shit out.
Burn the house down.
Burn the house down.
Burn the house.
Burn your house down.
Burn the house down.
Burn the house down.
Burn the house down.
Burn your house down.
They burned down their last house.
Burn your house down. Burn down your house. Burn it down.
Why would you burn down your own house?
Burn the house down.
Shout out to the local. You didn't even drop the name.
Klopota.
Okay.
She's Russian.
Ah, fair enough. So
I'm about to buy the Pro because this girl inspired the fuck out of me.
What Pro?
SoundCloud Pro.
SoundCloud Pro.
So I'm getting rid of ads.
Dude, I'm getting rid of ads. I'm starting a DJ set. I'm gonna create a fucking DJ set. I am so inspired by this bitch. This incredible bitch.
Wow.
Here's the
Something about her dog? Is that what she's saying?
Couldn't understand.
I
don't speak Russian, brother.
I don't speak Russian either, but that was
Fucking-
good stuff. No,
Nah.
he's definitely.
This is the song I'm looking for.
Look, he's got.
Well, the Mac.
The
Dave
iPhone.
has made the right choice.
Put it on me. I got to put it on me. I got to on me. I got on me. On me. On me. On me. Если своя жопа, я по ней схожу с ума. Кошелек делает твердь, вся бумага видна. Спросил, как я поднялся, я сказал туда-сюда.
Holy shit.
Just a couple of rooskies.
Woo! That got me hyped up, dude. That's how I woke up. I woke up at 6 a.m. to that video of her just vibing with her friends, pulling her friend's ass out in the car.
Yeah, that's
And
fine.
I was like, what a vibe. Like, that's how I started my morning.
Yeah. I mean, that's just people having fun, dude. Of
Yeah,
course.
Yeah.
You're gonna feel good. You see people having fun.
Fuck.
Nothing
That's
wrong
fun.
with having
I like
fun,
it.
dude.
I like it, Dave.
I like it a lot.
That was fun.
Look at that little inspo for everyone out there. Just
If there
dance
were-
in the car.
Welcome back to Burn Your House Down. Thanks for tuning in. I'm happy to be here. Thank you guys.
Extremely happy. Welcome everybody. Cheers it up. Little tap, little tip tap. I like that.
Oh, I forgot a water over there.
Yeah. Sorry we missed a week on you guys. You know,
they don't
sometimes
know.
life gets busy.
Oh, they know.
Oh,
We
they
missed a
know.
week.
No, because we had 2 episodes come out.
Yeah, but within
Which
2
is
days
true.
of each other.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
We did a little double dump.
Thanks.
Which
Dave.
one hit?
Last week.
Which one hit
exactly.
harder? Which one hit?
The second one. The second one.
Second
hit
one's still
really good.
running.
One of them
Yeah.
had Braxton in it.
The
That
one
one's
with
The
second
one
one
with Braxton's
banger.
still running, dude.
Number
Banger.
30. Yeah.
You always make me look like a fucking idiot in the shorts on TikTok.
I knew you were gonna.
You
think that.
always do that.
You look like an idiot. It's not me doing it.
I know, but I knew. I know.
That is funny.
I know. After seeing that, I was with Tongi. He's like, he brought up the pod, and I was like, he brought up a clip. He's like, yo, he's laughing at it. I was like, I just need to shut the fuck up sometimes.
No, it was perfect. It was perfect. But I'm sorry on this last one. I was like, I do that every time.
No,
So,
it was good,
hilarious.
and that was dumb to fucking say that the first OG Spidey was better, but that's the little kid in me, like Braxton.
Yeah,
was saying.
right.
Oh, that
I
wrong.
totally get it.
No. Keep
I
torching
totally
me.
get it.
No, that's dude. Everybody gets the torch. That's the
Dude,
beauty of it.
Dude,
you
my
know.
favorite fucking clip
spinning.
is the yacht clip.
The Yawk's incredible.
Of course.
I went through all of our
Corbin
clips. We had
Woodbury.
like 30 clips. I was
Keep
like,
clipping.
damn.
We're
Yeah,
hiring
gonna boost those
clippers.
numbers.
I'd love to fucking pay someone to clip it out. I really would. $10 a clip, $20 a clip.
You
It's a
would?
lot.
Yeah,
You'd pay that?
I would.
But you make clips.
Yeah, it takes a lot. I mean, it takes like an hour a clip.
I bet we could freelance a fucking Indian.
You want to do it?
Shout out Terry. And we'll fucking pay like $2 a video to edit.
That's hilarious.
No, you don't think you can buy that? $5? $10?
No, there's
No,
no
we're-
reason. There's no
There's
reason.
no reason. We
Right,
support
right.
You know what I
Americans.
mean?
Right. I'm
You
not
know?
putting towards that budget.
No H1Bs, dude.
Yeah,
No
I'm not
H1Bs,
putting
dude.
a budget towards
We're,
that.
Yeah,
our
that's so
our
funny.
facilities are here.
Yeah, we've got facilities. We've got hella interns.
What were you
Hella
saying
interns,
about Virginia?
You're trying to jump the gun on the bull run
dude? He's trying to spark it off, huh?
every
Well,
morning.
that one with tariff, I'm like, that's not going anywhere. And with all of these coins that I've made money on,
David Martin was early on fucking Peanut and Chill Guy in November.
All of these coins
Screaming to buy
that
it.
I did make money
Yelling.
on, I did the same thing. It was like, it's very trendy, but it didn't seem to like pop off yet. And so I was like, oh, let's see if there's a coin. If there's a coin, I'll put $5-10 in, see what happens.
Just typing in tickers.
Just type it in tickers.
Type
so,
in tickers.
And then the election happened, and I lost all of my earnings, and I got really upset.
But you didn't really put any in.
Right.
That was
started
off
with-
$100.
It was
I
off
gave you.
$50, $100, and you gave me $100, and I made
Yeah.
a lot.
He ran
and
it up.
then the other day, I was like, "It's been dead for a while. Let's get my mojo back. Let's see
Right.
if it wasn't just a one-time thing." And so I'm starting off with like $1-2 buy-ins on random tickers. And tariff, I don't think the tariff talk is going nowhere. So I was like, if it's gonna run 100%, I'm in. There's a tariff man, and it's like Donald Trump with like a T on his back and a cape, and it's a hilarious ticker. So I was like, I'll put a few dollars into that.
I told him, listen, his
then I
head
woke
is
up-
always in the right spot.
And then I woke up the other day,
But
and the day before I woke up and saw the ticker Virginia, I saw on Instagram that this girl Virginia something, I
Don't
don't know
say
her
it.
name, but what's her last name? Don't say it.
I'm not
Robert.
sure.
Is it really?
something like that.
Virginia Bobberts?
Virginia.
Yeah.
Virginia.
Yeah.
Look up her name. It's a
It's
pretty
something.
insane story. Allegedly, she's one of the girls that Epstein sold or trafficked to Prince Andrew. And Prince Andrew did stuff with her when she was a young child.
Right.
And then she tweeted recently, like, I would never boff myself, self-delete or nothing.
Yeah.
And it came out in the news a few days ago that she had self-deleted. It's like the same, you know, the Boeing guy who was going after Boeing?
Yeah. Yeah. There was like three, I think, wasn't there?
No, there was
Boeing whistleblowers that got offed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a couple.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, dude. And so I was like,
How terrible.
How-
he thirsts for a meme.
how terrible.
He says, Virginia. There is a ticker.
Unfortunately,
Unfortunately-
that's the attention economy we're in.
Yes.
And shit.
That's the kind of coins that blow up. I mean, Bonnie Blue, and that other slut,
Yeah.
Lillips.
We have to cut
Phillips.
it. We have to cut it.
We have to cut
to
it.
cut
You
it.
can bleep it.
Just bleep the.
Get
Just
outta
bleep
here.
what she did.
Lillian Phillips. I mean, those coins popped off. Peanut was a squirrel that got
Assassinated.
arrested, and,
Euthanized.
and
Yeah.
assassinated and put to the death penalty by the New York State government.
They killed him.
And that coin popped off. So sadly, if according to the trends, I was like Virginia Bobberts
Mm-hmm.
could be a coin worthwhile.
And did it shoot up?
Bleep it.
I only got into it, I think, this morning. So we'll see.
What
We'll
are we
keep
at?
Bleep it.
We'll see if we're up on the day. You know, we're
No.
gonna see if we're up.
No,
on
the
it.
hey, listen. The only reason I want that out is because that's why the coin didn't work, Dave. Is because you can't. People are learning you don't fucking
I'm down.
invest in fucking bad shit.
I'm down, but I'm holding.
Like Luigi.
We're at
in a
40
certain-
cents.
Right.
Luigi's about to go on trial. That coin could pop off.
It could. Luigi is good, but there's worse things like her getting killed. So
Yeah.
like,
Oh,
you
it's
can't-
horrible.
You can't buy a ticker.
That's definitely getting beeped. I
That's
mean,
getting bleeped.
I guess
It's getting
you
bleeped.
can't buy
Peanut-
that ticker. Yeah, I
No,
did
it's
not
terrible
buy.
to think that you would even go and search.
Yeah, that's so.
unfortunately.
It was on the top 100. It was already on the top 100. It wasn't me.
See, we're just playing the
I'm
fucking
just
market.
playing the game with
Yeah.
40 cents. What's
We have
40
to.
cents?
Well, that's the thing. You can say it wasn't you until you put the money in. You know what I'm saying? You could look it up and you
Dave-
could be like, "Wow, that's tragic." But once you put the money in, that's you.
Dude, he just wanted to own some
That's
share
you.
of the story.
Yeah.
All right.
I
Well,
share the story. That's the logic, isn't it? I just wanted to be involved in a little bit of history.
I didn't want to be
You know?
involved. Well,
Supporting her.
I'm supporting her.
I
dude.
did go.
Isn't she getting money from this?
I did.
She's the 80% account, isn't she?
She's the one with the whole 50%
She's got it all. Dude, the unlock date is in 6 hours.
No wonder they offed her.
going
She
straight to
started
her.
a coin. Maybe she created the coin.
Yeah.
Moral of the story. I wanted to start off.
That's so
I
fun.
wanted to start off here.
Yeah, let's start off here.
If there were no police,
You-
if there's not a police around and you're driving, a stop sign or a stoplight is just a recommendation.
Right.
Someone's always watching.
Yeah.
Somebody's watching me.
You ever
Hey.
mooned anyone on the road?
Yeah, for sure.
Hey,
For sure.
is that cart air in your car, sir?
Are you throwing? I heard you're fucking throwing.
I heard you're throwing.
What?
Throwing.
As a therapist, if you were a therapist,
Mm-hmm.
how many patients of yours can like self-delete before they're like, we gotta revoke your therapist?
Ooh.
Because that, I mean, you're pretty bad after a few, right?
Who knows? Who knows? I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, mercy.
I guess it depends on how long you've been doing it, right? I would say that's a factor.
Yeah.
If you're just starting out,
Oh.
is it better or worse for you? You
Here
know,
we go.
than if you're experienced.
I mean, if you've
'Cause you
been
could
there,
do like a Dr. Kevorkian.
I don't think that you're necessarily the freaking.
after a
It's not-
certain.
you're not to blame.
Well, I know, but
Right.
here's the thing. Let's say like you are like a psychopath and you wanted to become a therapist and you wanted to convince people to like do
it.
that.
Oh my god.
I mean, it's
There-
a fucked up
no, listen,
thought,
there
but I mean,
is-
it's a.
There's
People have done that.
people on the internet. Dane.
It has
No,
to have
there's
happened.
people on the internet,
Definitely.
and they're in crypto now too. one of the leaders of one of the largest NFTs.
They created the fucking.
no, they
what's it called?
fucking tried
Coin?
to bully people into
Virginia?
committing suicide online.
They created the Virginia coin.
They're Virginia.
So a lot
Yeah,
of
it's
people do
very
that on
fucked
the
up.
internet.
I mean,
That
it's
doesn't
very,
surprise me at all. Yeah, of
but I
course.
did have
Yeah.
that thought. I was driving to work and I was like, if you're a therapist and you wanted to do that, or if you're a person and you wanted to do that and you became a therapist,
Well, have you ever heard of Dr. Kevorkian? It's a real guy. It sounds like a cartoon name, but he was like early 1900s, or maybe, no, I think he might have been the 60s or something. And he was like a regular doctor, but he was killing people.
Dr. Death?
Dr. Death.
Oh, don't even, please.
that's Dr.
Please. That is one of
Kevorkian,
the most disgusting movies I've ever seen.
Oh, I don't know if I've seen
there's
the
a
movie, but
There's a fucking movie, Dr. Death. He would fuck up their surgeries and their limbs in the surgery, make them not walk for life, paralyze them.
he was
Yeah.
a fucked
No, it
up
was
guy,
disgusting.
dude.
It was
He's like
disgusting.
he's like a
Fucking terrible.
dark, yeah, always.
Okay, well,
But
sorry.
that's what I'm saying, and like he got away with it for, I mean, years.
That was
right?
real, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know if it's the same as like that specific, like how the movie plays it out. You know what I mean? But Dr. Death was the nickname they gave him when it all came out. You know what I mean?
That's disgusting.
Crazy,
That
right?
movie gave me fucking.
When was the movie? We should pull up like the.
There might be a TV show, but I saw like a couple episodes of that.
That's spooky.
Not it. Not it.
Imagine that you're supposed to trust the doctors, right?
Oh,
You're supposed to be able to trust your doctor, especially if you're going under.
Oh.
Imagine going
fuck.
under, and then you just see him like pull down the mask, and he's just smiling at you, dude.
Oh my god.
Holy
what am
hell!
I pulling up? I'm not
No,
pulling
that
up
makes me
pictures.
never want to get surgery.
Yeah,
I
it's.
swear.
Oh, it's scary, dude.
There's a TV series. Is it you watch the TV series?
I think that's it. Probably yeah.
Yuck.
Yuck. Dr. Kevorkian. But like, what a cartoon villain nickname, dude.
What, Death or Kevorkian?
Kevorkian. That's his dead ass. That was his last name.
Is he Russian?
Shit, dog.
He was
Shit,
he was
dog.
just terrorizing Americans.
Yeah, I think it was in America. I could be wrong, dude. I was gonna watch Conclave. It's on Amazon Prime right now.
Have you seen it?
Conclave?
No.
Dave, are we buying
That
that?
was a dumb question.
Yeah.
Dave, are we
Um,
buying that?
Huh?
Are we buying that?
What is that? What, the movie? It's free.
Conclave.
If you have it on Amazon Prime, you can watch it.
I'm looking for a specific fucking link, but it's not.
Chill
popping up, so
guy.
we're gonna use this.
Chill guy.
Palm
What do you mean? Wait, am I buying that? Am I
Are we
buying what?
buying Conclave?
Are you buying that the Pope
It's a buy.
died? Is that what you're saying?
What's a buy?
Oh, I'm
Dave,
in.
yeah.
I'm in Conclave.
The
That's where I
CN
started.
CNCLV?
No,
Or
it's
how many-
it's Conclave.
Well, because how long of a ticker can you have?
A law.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Fair enough.
Conclave. Moral of the story. That happened.
Moral of the story: I need some fucking Conclave.
I need some Conclave now.
Um,
Are they already meeting? They
That's
haven't
a
started
shout.
meeting
See,
yet because
that's a
today is Saturday. Today is his funeral.
Yeah, so it's gonna be like another 10 days. It's
Right.
only been like 5 days,
Right.
and it's 15 to 20 until the conclave. What website am I on? WashingtonPost.com, right?
It's just so
going.
small.
It's as big as I can. And I can go like this.
You just do it from your computer.
That's what I'm doing. I couldn't find the website. I told you this.
No, that's fire.
Damn
No,
it.
I'm with
You
you.
know, crypto's about to fucking send.
That's
The stocks are
What I'm
fucking
thinking.
up 30% from the lows, 25%.
are they retaking all-time highs yet though?
They're fucking
Close.
pretty damn close.
I
So
hear
I'm,
you.
I'm convinced
This
that
is
the
why-
that the year will still
Damon.
be in a bull run.
This is
Well,
why
that'd
I'm
be
on the
nice.
thumb. Because I can't fucking.
What a sick joke, dude.
It's ridiculous.
Ew.
What, Dave? What are you bitching about?
Nothing! So
Just
we're going to
eat-
use the phone app.
Yeah. So the reason we're using the smaller screen here is because we're fucking locked
They
out
saw
on
what
the internet,
happened.
dude.
They just saw what happened.
All right.
There
Yell
is
that
a
over here. No,
saying
that's yours.
that who enters the conclave as Pope comes out a cardinal, the favorite never wins.
Right.
So, Washington Post wrote that.
That the favorite never wins.
Favorite never wins.
I don't know. Is there a clear favorite?
Usually, I mean, by the cardinals, by the other popes.
Right. So we don't know who the favorite is anyway.
No, I mean it's all inner circle political.
So how does the Washington Post know the winner never wins?
The least favorite wins.
You hear stories of the conclave. It's one of the most longest
Oh, it's a tradition for sure.
democratic traditions of all time.
Right. All the cardinals get together.
All the cardinals get together and they vote the next pope, and people like
Plead their case
plead
and-
their case, and go. And
I would like it to be the Pope.
at the end of every night they vote. At the end of every night, they vote on the people who
Every day.
Every day.
Wow.
And
I
if
need to
they-
watch this movie, dude.
I wanted.
And if it's
want to be the Pope.
and if it's not majority, or like I'm pretty
Whatever
sure,
the threshold is,
whatever the-
60% or
I
whatever.
think it's like
most.
most.
You might be right. 2/3. That's
Or
only
more.
66, dude.
It has to be a lot.
3/4 or something.
Then and if it's not a lot, they do it again, and they
Mm-hmm.
go back the next day and the next day, and they do it as long as it takes until they all come. I'm pretty sure until they all agree on who the next one's gonna be. I'm pretty sure.
What if they voted for everybody by the time, and then they're like, guys, we got to pick somebody.
It's
Like,
exactly.
It's only us that get a vote. We got to pick somebody in the room.
Exactly.
You know?
He's a genius.
exactly.
So you just got to be the last guy up. You know, that's why the last guy wins. Because they go through everybody, and then they're like, well, it has to be you, I guess. You were dead right, dude. Last guy wins.
Well,
Here we go.
Anders Aborelius from Stockholm. I'm gonna have fun with these names.
Yeah.
What do you think about them?
Are these front runners, or are these just
I
all
say
the available?
fuck them all.
Yeah.
I'm Catholic, motherfucker.
You're not.
I am.
No, you're not.
I am.
I know what you are. He's Mormon.
I know
He's a
you
damn
are.
Mormon.
That's so good. I know what you are.
He's a damn Mormon.
You can't hide from us.
No, I was baptized Catholic. I have a godfather. I'm Catholic. When my mom passed away,
Sorry for disrespecting.
she got her final blessing the Wednesday before she passed. She passed on a Friday, and we got her final blessing Catholic.
Catholic.
I was at the.
You were there?
I was there.
The blessing, yes. He helped the priest bless.
He was
my
standing
mom.
outside the window.
No, I didn't help him.
No, but fucking
And I didn't mean it. I didn't mean what I said.
I know what you are.
I love it. I love them all.
He's
That's
75. He's the
75.
bishop of Stockholm. Do you like him? Do you know
Sweden? I like Sweden.
Stockholm.
That's my
Sweden?
blood. Yeah, my grandma's parents are from there.
He doesn't have a chance.
Out of here. dude.
Anders How do you say that?
Abortion.
Aborelius?
I can't read it, dude. I don't know what you want from me. It's fucking tiny. All right. It'll fit on the, later. But point is,
Charles Mangbo.
Charles Mangbo. Wait, is this Oh, he's the one from Malaysia? Or no, Myanmar?
Myanmar.
Myanmar would be cool.
Oh, I love that place.
Yeah. I mean, a Southeast Asia pope would be cool. Like an Asian pope. That'd be cool.
It'd be very cool.
Has
Oh,
there
no.
been an Asian
Oh,
an Asian
no.
pope before?
Probably not.
Can we look that up?
I mean,
Has
it's
there
always
been an
been this
Asian pope?
difficult to do.
Yeah, it has,
Hey,
hasn't
we're
it?
gonna keep one thing white, all right?
And that's Jesus. Yeah, we're keeping
No.
him white.
Middle Eastern.
Yeah,
no, did you
probably.
see the picture that came out of the?
They had a picture of him. Is he throwing up like?
Oh, come on!
I think I did
come
see-
on!
What is that in?
Or
The Shroud?
The Shroud of Turin.
The Shroud of Turin?
Right.
There's the picture of him?
I mean, yeah, but that's like pretty largely debunked. You know.
Really?
No.
For sure.
I trust him.
I don't even think the Catholic Church recognizes it.
I trust the atheist.
I trust the atheist.
I'm joking. Sorry.
No, yeah, I don't know, man.
No.
All right,
I
so
really
we're-
do trust him.
So we're
But
not.
because I think
insane.
because like I mean even like the Mormons don't accept the Shroud of Turin. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what the Shroud
It's
of
And
just
I
one
don't
of
buy it.
You know, I don't buy.
All
it.
right, you got me. What's the Shroud of Turin?
That's the one you brought it up.
Yeah, but what is it?
I don't know.
It's
Sounds
it's
good.
it's the one that they yeah exactly. It's the one they think is the cloth that was on him when he was in the tomb for those 3 days. You know,
And why don't we believe it?
because it just doesn't match up 100% to like the time period and all that.
All
It's
right,
old, but it's
atheist,
not
skeptic.
right.
Bo is 76.
Bo is
He's
76.
the Bishop of Yangon.
Yangon. I think an Asian pope would be cool, dude.
I think this is gonna be the winner. He's not who I want to
From
win,
France.
but I think he's gonna win. From France, Francis Xavier Bastille.
Bastille.
He's
Maybe.
56.
He's a
the
young
bishop
guy. He's a
of-
little young, don't you think?
How do you say that city?
Probably want someone.
Hope serve for life, though.
A
They
Janko.
probably want someone that can go for another 40.
Yeah. Well, we're in a big transitional period. If
Not me. I'm straight as hell, dude.
the United States just got a president
Still a guy.
to last longer than 3 terms, then we're in a different state. But
You would
This is
vote Trump's
Rome.
third.
enough of that.
Well, we're talking 2028 later.
Dane, what would
The
you do?
Congo doesn't stand a chance. Sorry. He's
Dane,
65.
what would you do
Fuck.
if Trump went for the third?
It's not
If they
about
allowed
me.
that shit.
It's not about
That would
me.
not be cool.
Another
Yeah.
guy from
That
France,
honestly wouldn't be cool.
Luis Antonio Gakum Tangle.
Uh-oh.
From Manila.
Dave, we gotta put $5 in every name.
That's not a bad
For the
idea.
Pope. Oh, it's
Great
a,
idea.
it's all. Come on.
That's a great idea.
That's a
Put
great
$5 on each
idea.
ticker.
Yes.
If there are them.
Oh, there is.
The Vatican
Churches are
City.
lined up.
I mean, this guy's. I feel like he has a sweet face. He looks too. He's
from the
honest.
Vatican City?
He's from the Vatican City.
They're not- you can't-
Mario Greach.
Mario the Grinch. Get out of here.
This guy's from Budapest, Italy.
Mm-hmm.
Matteo Marina Zuppi. He's 69.
Budapest, Italy. So I said, isn't that Bologna?
Bo-
Bologna. He's from Bologna. He's from Budapest, Italy.
I fucking don't give a fuck. He's from Budapest.
He's Budapest.
This guy's from Budapest. Peter Erdo.
There we go.
All right, Dave.
Hold on.
How
I'm,
many
getting,
guys
more,
are
dude?
there?
I'm getting to the Jews.
Let's talk about
the last
the
guy.
priesthood of the 12 apostles.
This guy looks dangerous, is what I was getting to.
We got a Jerusalem head.
Pier
in here.
Battista Pizzeria.
Scary.
Pizza Bala.
Talk
knows?
about Pizzagate. This is the real Pizzagate.
That's
He's
he's
60.
gonna win.
He's a Latin patriarch of Jerusalem.
Nice. He's from the OG. Yeah, he's
he's for sure winning.
holding it down. Well,
Right.
Who knows?
That's what I thought as soon as I saw it. As soon as I saw that, I went, oh, he's winning for sure. If he does, conspiracy.
Another Vatican City guy's up as well. That's 2 Vatican City guys.
I want this guy to win.
Whoa. Pietro?
Pietro Parolin.
Pietro, huh? He's a cool guy.
He's 70. He's been the Pope's top diplomatic envoy since 2013.
So he's boys with Francis, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, so he would be the incumbent choice, as they say.
Yeah, he has the highest ranking in seniority, spent the most years in the Holy Seas Diplomatic
Bro.
Service.
All right. How many fucking more?
That's it.
All right.
It's a lot of guys.
All right, cool. I'll see you when he fucking gets elected. What's the next topic?
That had to be, yeah, that's a lot of guys. Who knows?
Come on, that's interesting.
No, it's a big thing that's going on. You know.
Nobody cares about the Pope.
That's crazy.
That's crazy.
There's like
they
a
fucking
billion
care about
Catholics. There's like a billion
I'm
Catholics.
sorry, that's fine.
Yes.
But no. It doesn't change it was fucking life.
It changes everything.
That's fucked.
If
But
Trump
you have some other good topics.
If
Let's hear
Trump is going to run for 2028, the next pope fucking matters.
it. We don't know.
If he's gonna
We'll
run,
have to come to that when it happens.
that is. I know. I love.
I
I
went
love
to-
a we don't know though. Which
I
is
went to
funny.
buy a hat.
Did he say he's running?
He has hats. I went to buy a hat. I went to buy a hat. I was
we
willing.
got 4 years.
I was about to pay
Hey, you're telling me.
65
We'll
bucks.
talk about.
You're
You gotta
telling
start
me.
campaigning
I'm
now.
not the one selling the hats, buddy.
Damon, you should be the one that's
I-
pessimistic. Oh, so you think that'll happen?
Yeah.
Fuck.
So do you. So do you. You also
But
do.
no,
It's just going to
no,
take you
I'm
3
not- I
years
will
to
not
come
be
to terms with it. It'll take you a couple years to come to terms with it, and that's okay.
Listen,
I'll see you then.
if someone's been
I'll
a
see
Trumper
you then.
for the last 9 years, it's fucking me.
JD killed him.
JD killed the Pope, dude. All right.
That's what people care about.
That's what I was getting to.
Yeah.
JD death.
He
This is
dropped
all
him,
part
dude.
of the fucking plan, dude.
Why is he sleeping the Pope like that? That's not nice.
You see, I saw a meme that he had like a buzzer on his hand when he shook it.
Mamma mia. I'm the Pope.
And he's
Exactly, dude. He shrinks into his robes. That'd be terrible, dude.
What else you got?
Yeah. What else you got?
Homegrowns. You heard about homegrown?
Nah, old news.
I'll smoke some homegrown.
I'll smoke some homegrowns, he says. Yeah.
That's fire.
Yeah, there
That's
you
what
go.
they're about to start doing, dude.
Nope.
What is it? Some democratic nuclear bomb from Russia?
That's right. A dirty bomb. What is it? A dirty bomb
Fucking
over New York?
homegrown.
What is it, Dave?
A homegrown is me.
It's a legal immigrant?
Yeah, it's a fucking
I'm joking.
Mexican Catholic in the United
A white
States.
boy with an attitude. That's what that is.
Oh, God.
I'll see you in fucking
Yeah, I'll see you in hell.
El Salvador, pal.
Yeah, I'll see you in Seacop, brother.
That's a big thing.
Yeah,
That's a big thing.
it is a pretty big
Yeah, you
facility.
think? You don't think the Pope has anything to do with El Salvador?
No.
Dude, they're Catholic as hell down there, dude. The Catholic Church owns Central and South America.
You're right. You're right. You're right.
They're fucking Big Daddy Church, dude. That's the only one down there. I mean, not really, but hey,
The Catholic
Mormons
Church,
are down there too.
Would it be appropriate to say that the Catholic Church is one of the top 5 biggest, most powerful entities
It's number
in the
one.
world?
It's number one religion
Yeah.
right now, and Muslim
Well, not
is
by
on the way
number.
to be number 2. Or
Right.
is on the way to be number 1. by
You're
a
right,
landslide.
Gibbs. You're right, Gibbs. I'm
Apparently.
sorry. This shit doesn't matter. This is boring.
No, this is cool.
I was roasting you. Got him. Ha!
Got him.
Zinger.
Oh,
Dave.
boom.
I'm
Take your
sorry,
pants
that
off.
was fucked up.
Take your shirt
Look at
off.
5 big booms.
Dave doesn't even know about
Remember
that.
that?
Boom.
Yeah, I remember those guys.
Pod days, man.
Yeah.
That was like 6 months ago.
That's what I'm saying.
OG time.
Did you see LeBron flopping?
LaFlop.
He took a fall?
Oh, is it when
It's
like this?
so fucking
Is it like
funny,
this,
dude.
dude?
It's so fucking funny.
He's covering his eyes, huh?
Yeah.
Because he's embarrassed. Because he fucking...
No. This is good. You'll see. Yeah, he's trying to hide. Oh, shit.
Yeah, dude.
Oh, shut
Apparently,
up.
like,
No, just show him.
you explain it if you're gonna talk about
I
it.
shut up. I shut up. Look at McCoy. He's always top one on the list.
Fucking Grand Wizard.
Grand Wizard.
Not academics.
Grand Wiz.
Dave's number 1 follower, dude.
No,
I just lo-
Dave
I just
loves this account.
I just think he has good
fucking hate
takes.
this
Where'd it
account.
go?
Grand Hat Wizard probably got banned.
This is going great, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
And LeBron
Mr.
flopping
Producer.
NBA logo. That's hilarious. That's not what I typed
LeBron flopping. I think Kobe Bean Bryant
in.
should be the
Look at
NBA
this.
logo.
Can you see this, dude?
Look.
Is that big
Look.
enough for you?
Oh.
Oh, he should run that back. Dog, that is too
And,
good.
and then, and then,
It is
and
okay.
then he blinks. He's like, I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Goes down hard.
Who's looking? You looking at me? He's like, bro.
He's like, did they see it?
And then,
Did they make the call? Did they make the call?
Tech? Flagrant?
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay.
Okay, got the call. We're good.
So funny, dude. God, that made my day.
God
The
damn.
flop.
That's me the
Dude, you
next few
can't
months.
show them the topics.
Why not?
Get him out of here.
I think
That's
that's how
our
I'm
goal.
looking.
It'll be off the screen anyway. Oh, well. Yeah, it's too small to read.
Oh, but you want to show us? I can only see your hair.
Come on.
Yeah,
Jack.
we can.
let's see,
you
let's
can
see.
change the topic.
Blur it out for
anytime.
them.
All right, fucking. We'll talk about something Gibbs is interested.
No,
in.
no.
Aliens.
How old is this?
No, let's talk about the
Is this
15th
0-0?
nominee.
Dad, you can plug it in.
Dave,
If
let's
it's
talk about the
we should plug it in.
15th.
Well, but is it zero
Coke
juice?
nominee.
Oh,
Just dead.
wouldn't mind a little guy. Wouldn't mind a little guy.
All right. Well, Katy Perry.
Oh,
You see her new world tour?
I saw her dancing like
Her
a
dancing?
fucking dork.
Amazing. No, dude, that's real art. And then her fighting with the.
that was real art. No, exactly.
her fighting with the fucking. She really embodied.
She was
the
like
fucking
Darth Maul up
character.
there, dude.
Yeah, she was like Darth Maul, dude.
Yeah.
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 Wah.
She wasn't even
You
singing
think
for half.
that's
Dude,
her,
the
or do you
leg.
think that's the fucking team
The robot?
No, she's so
That's
mad.
The AI.
She's
Katy
so
Perry.
mad.
No, I'm not talking. I'm talking about. I know. Sorry.
I think she's contractually obligated
No,
to
that's
do
her
this.
team, and she probably hired a great team.
I don't think she wants
but
to do the tour.
I think that's her. I think she's She's pretty cornballish.
You think she's like, okay?
Yeah, 100. She just faked a fucking flight to space,
She might. Yeah, she might just be trying to.
and
Lazily
now,
get
What's up
through
with
it.
all that?
and now, she's fighting aliens. Like, you don't think it was part of the marketing ploy?
Honestly, that's a great point in the sense that I think that she might just be bummed out with how poorly the whole trip was received.
And so she goes, now I gotta fight aliens on stage. She had already planned this.
Yeah,
And
she
I
thought
think-
it was gonna be so cool, dude.
I think she's probably embarrassed now. She has to
She's
fight aliens for a
embarrassed.
fucking 80 city tour, and she's like, "Oh
She's
my
like, I look
God."
like an idiot,
and she's just getting swept on social media, dude.
dude. For real, they,
Swept
dude.
on social media.
Swept.
dude, they tied her to the back of the
was
cart.
last week was let's drag Katy Perry. That's what happened last week, dude. The Blue Origin flight. What's up with the mannequin? Did you see the picture of the mannequin in the flight?
The mannequin. No,
Don't you
I
think
didn't.
that entertainment
saw
has
that.
completely changed in the last 10 years?
Yeah,
Because Katy Perry
No.
and a lot
I
of
mean,
these people,
social
they
media.
used to be. I guess people just are not always at the top of their game, and there's
It's-
always
you
new
can't-
generation. That
Oh,
comes in.
absolutely. Katy Perry's been doing it since like 2005.
And she
dude.
was running shit in
But
the 2010s.
also, we're also turning into the old people. I was just thinking this the other day. I mean, I love
No, I think
some
we're still
new
the young
songs that
people.
are coming out, but I mean, they don't make songs like they used to. And when fucking Dynamite came out, Tayo Cruz,
that shit was big.
that was huge. Party Rock Anthem, like those were the bangers for our day. And when that comes on now, I'm like, yeah, it's still a banger. They don't make music like that now.
right.
You know what I'm saying?
Kiss
So,
Me Through the Phone,
Ooh,
classic.
569982212.
Yes,
Yes,
yes.
yes.
2010s.
Like, but maybe because we were born in that generation for like us,
Obviously,
that's like
it's whatever's popular
Nah, but-
when you're
but
young.
then- yeah,
dude.
when
It's not
when
that
you compare
surprising.
that to Michael Jackson's 10, 20 years ago,
they're gonna
it's
kill
a huge
Drake.
downgrade. It's a huge downgrade.
You gotta bleep that. I
You think
mean,
they're gonna kill Drake?
they're gonna kill Drake.
Why?
Who?
Drake's dying soon.
That'd be the best thing for his career. At this moment,
I don't know if
I'm
he'll
honestly
actually be
serious.
dead or if he'll do a Tupac situation where he fakes his death and he goes out. But the only other data point I have to compare Drake to is Michael Jackson. And if I'm comparing Drake to Michael Jackson,
You think?
What they did to Michael Jackson is he was on the top of his game. Michael Jackson was about to, and I think he actually might have gotten control of either 100% of his own masters.
Right.
He was in a lawsuit with Universal Music Company to get 100% masters of his music, and the deal had just expired. And he won, and he was about to gain control, and shortly after he overdosed. He got overdosed by his doctor, and died. That's the Michael Jackson story. And before that happened, before he was about to gain 100% ownership of himself, they dragged him through the mud with.
Right.
Right now, I heard, I don't know how true this is, but Drake is in a battle, not a battle. He's about to, his contract's about to be up with Universal Music Company, and he has the opportunity to buy.
No, I think he like did buy it back
And
or something. And it was like right after
That's
he
the
bought
thing.
it
Isn't that what
back, it
Taylor
was when
Swift?
the
Isn't that what
beef-
Taylor Swift did too?
no, Taylor Swift couldn't buy it all back, so she re-recorded all of her stuff so no one listens to the old stuff, and so when she gets streams, it's only under her new contract.
Yeah, for all
I think they're gonna off Drake. I think
Who? Universal?
no.
his doctor. He's about to.
How does the doctor get a
I don't.
payout?
I'm kidding. I was connecting.
Well,
it
I'm
to-
just saying, like, if Michael Jackson,
No, I
like,
think
if it was
what they did
Universal,
was
you're
already
saying
enough.
Universal killed him?
I didn't say that.
Kendrick already killed
I
him.
want to. I would love a label.
I'd love a label deal, please, Universal.
What if Ken? Yeah, no, Kendrick already kind of hurt. Like, what happened in this last year already
Yeah,
hurt
dude.
Drake's numbers of shit.
Are you kidding me? Drake is now vlogging with Aiden Ross. Like,
How
you
funny
think,
is that,
You
dude?
think he's at the top of his career?
No.
No, he's going, Aiden, let me hop on the
He's like,
stream.
Aiden, let me get some
He
of your
was
tape
trying to be
cred.
on
dude.
And that stream was a carnival.
I
like-
wasn't even.
You didn't see any clips of it?
No.
Christmas one?
No, the one he just had with Aiden.
Nah, it's tough.
All right, I'll find this for you. This one's worth it. It's literally.
Drake's been living through his ego the last 20 years.
Yeah, he's a,
Thinking, and it was working so great. He should have never tried to beef with anybody he couldn't know he's gonna crush. Because now his ego looks like a fucking idiot. Now he has to humble himself.
yeah,
Like
exactly.
anything you do, people think is fucking cringe.
All right, here we go.
Oh yeah, dude. Come on.
It's hard to be worse than
Dude,
Swift.
that one
you
gets
kidding
me
me?
so
Dude, you know what that
I would
reminds me
much
of?
rather go to Taylor
Breakdancing at
Swift
the
than that
Olympics.
shit.
It has the same energy as the Olympic breakdance.
No,
This is my
'cause
favorite part.
Brigham was trying, dude. And then she's like, "What am I doing?" She
You would rather go to that than Taylor Swift?
I'd rather go to Taylor Swift than this. Are you kidding me?
What? You taking that?
Okay, here, we gotta check this out.
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
They just predicted I don't intend to produce any new taxes like the deceptive Biden and his lackeys.
Well, what it's written over, yeah, it doesn't matter so much. It's just
What is the second
It
one?
says JD killed the Pope.
JD kill Pope. You guys are fucking in trouble. Not even kill.
Proof.
just JD kill Pope.
JD kill Pope. Proof, dude. Proof.
It's like, hey,
Damn
you can
it.
circle it. You know, like the what's the game?
What was I looking
yeah,
up before?
yeah.
What was I
Crosswords,
looking
or
up
no?
before?
Something like that.
What was I just about to look up?
Well, Katy Perry dancing for one. That was.
Yeah, but there was something else.
And we lived large off of that, and it was big, and we ate. Katy Perry ate. Look at her.
Oh, ain't shit.
How do I get her off the screen?
Dude, my favorite is like when she gets lifted like an inch off the ground by those two guys. It's like part of this same set. She like gets. It's like dude. The whole routine cracks me up.
I gotta see that.
I think it's so funny, dude. Just
You
to
wanna see that
genuinely
part?
not give a shit. She just looks like she couldn't give a care in the world up there.
But maybe she does it, and that's awesome.
So what's going on these days? Also, what else? And pull that up.
And pull that up. And what's going on?
So what else? Dave is pretty on it.
I'm trying here, guys.
Mr.
Screw it. I love it, dude. That's 10 out of 10. No, it's just nice. I'm trying to fucking. Are you trying to be part of a little outdoors club this summer?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. Let's go to a little outdoors club going. I think that'd be
Tell
sick.
me in, Dave.
I think it'd be sick, dude.
My band
Go
just
up to
booked
the lakes
Wheeler
and shit.
Farm.
Be so fun. Be
Tell
so
me
fun.
the fuck in.
We'll just go
I'll
up
be the
there.
jet ski, bro.
Do you have a jet ski? Or we'll just rent them.
We'll rent the nicest ones.
We'll rent good ones, good fun ones.
The hell?
We'll cruise around the
They go
lake,
so
dude.
fucking fast.
Yes.
The new ones, Dame, you got no idea. 2023, 2024.
It's been a while since I've been on a jet ski, so yeah.
You will if you were going full speed and turn just a little bit, you will fucking
Roll.
barrel roll. These things are fucking
Yeah, you will.
insane.
Dude.
These days.
Yeah, jet skis, dude, they're so much fun. What, like, dude, one time I was riding one. This was probably like 10 years ago at this point. But so my siblings were a little bit younger, and so I was letting him drive for a little bit because we were cruising for a while. I was driving. We were hitting some good speeds, you know.
Yeah.
And it was at like
What lake?
up in
Pineview?
Island Park,
All right.
up in Idaho,
Okay.
kind of like near Yellowstone.
All right.
So it's like there's like a pretty decent size like lake reservoir up there. So we had the jet skis and whatever, and like there was decent because there's a ton of boats. This was like July, August,
Oh no.
ton of boats. So it's like there's just decent like just all kinds of wake everywhere, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm letting him drive, and he's got smaller arms, you know. So as he tries to go to accelerate, we kind of like start hitting these like big, you know what I'm saying? Just like real quick, boom, boom, and then this little wake comes in, and we just right backwards, dude.
Bro, if you're going slow on those big
Yeah.
waves, you'll fucking
Well, and then he
fall
tried,
over and shit.
yeah, because it's like going slow, and then like when he tries to like correct, just like totally throttles it up. So we just like,
Holy fuck.
but luckily it didn't like land on us, and so
Did it
I just
land-
started
it didn't
laughing.
land upside down, did it?
Well, it just like rolled because like they're designed to just easy roll back over.
Okay.
You
so
know,
you guys
so
just flipped off that?
yeah, we just flipped off, boom, fell over, and it rolled back up. I'm just dying. Well, no, it didn't. We had to flip it, but like luckily I was big enough. I just get on there, you know, because they're small enough. It's easy. You just stand on the
yeah.
one side, you just boop, roll it over.
Oh.
I'm laughing. You know, he's embarrassed because he had to have been like 12 or something. You know what I mean? He was like, you know, just young enough that it was just hilarious, you know. And he's like, whatever. And I was like, dude, no worries. I was like, I think I made him drive again for a
you're
little bit.
supposed to fucking fly off that motherfucker.
Oh, exactly. So I made him
That's
drive
what
it
we
again.
were doing.
Yeah, and then we were chilling, but
Rip yourself off. You ain't driving crazy unless you're fucking
Come
flying
on.
off,
Yeah.
dude.
no, there's such a good time. So I'd be 2 down, dude.
I'd
so if we
love
go up
to.
to like Jordan now, God, that'd be such a fun
Yeah,
time.
dude. I just got a bed tent.
Hey,
Yeah, you did.
Pineview.
Pineview.
Pine View be
Pineview.
sick.
Pineview.
Some of them are still.
We
some
got to
of them
get
are
up
still
there at
cold.
like 6 a.m.
Hey,
though.
guys, we'll just get a Airbnb right by the lake.
Let's do that.
We can go 2 days.
Let's do
right
that.
by the lake. It's such a shout
Let's
out
book
Angelo.
it like this next week. I'm dead ass.
No, exactly.
Are you coming up to Lava Hot Springs?
When?
May 31st. Long Division is playing at Lava Hot Springs
What?
Eruption Brewery.
Overnight?
May 31st. I kind of want to make it a 2-day thing. Go up the
Oh,
night
you
before
have to.
camp, and then the day play, and then camp that night and come back that.
Or at least just
And come back that next
stay
day.
that night, Dave.
Exactly.
Just
And
stay
that
that
next
night.
day, June 1st, Long Division is opening up for.
For the summer. June 3rd.
Open it up for the summer, dude.
Dude, Dave.
We can cut
That
it, right,
sounds like a
Damon?
vibe.
You'll cut this into.
It's all going.
It's all.
And then the day after May 31st that we play up at Lava Hot Springs, May 31st, and then we come back June 1st and we open up for Cold Weather Venture at Kilby Court.
Oh, bet.
Is that Wilson's?
No.
Are you going to be playing with them again?
We should definitely schedule. We should plan a show. Yeah, I'd
Yeah.
love to.
Do it.
But a Kilby show
love
would be
to.
cool. Kilby
Yeah.
Court's
Cutler
fun.
Jensen said he was at your
There was a lot of people there.
at your thing. I
I
was
don't think
pissed.
you weren't though.
I wasn't there. I was fucking pissed. He told me, he was like, I was at Dave's show. I was like,
Yeah, dude.
What?
I'll
He's like,
post.
yeah, 'cause
I'll
Wilson's
put this
band.
flyer
I was
on.
like, oh.
This is like the next or shows for the next
Bet.
summer. For
Yeah.
the summer.
send it, Dave.
Oh, we'll
put
throw
it
that
up
up.
I went and voted
Hell yeah, dude. There's only
Keep
like 6
posting
days.
it. Keep
There's only
posting
like 6 more days, so hopefully.
because I need that reminder.
Dude, if we play at fucking who knows, but there's only 6 days. I have a story.
Lay it down.
You know how I had
Gotta turn this fucking couch. All right,
Come on,
Conclave,
come on.
get us.
Yeah.
Do you guys remember me getting a nail in my tire?
Yeah. Yeah, that was before the other thing, right?
It was a while ago.
That's what I thought. I was like,
I remember. I remember a lot of tires.
yeah, you remember that one time I got a nail in my tire?
It was like a month ago.
Ronda, motorcycle, fucking.
It was like a
New
month
car?
ago I got a nail in my tire.
Okay.
Yeah.
Popped it. Talk to us.
What a mess.
Talk to us.
Talk to a.
Have you ever fixed a puncture in your tire?
Not myself, though.
No.
Not in a car
I
tire.
usually leave it in for a few weeks.
You would.
Usually stays full.
I usually just go to a holiday every day and fill it up, and that's what I was doing for a few days. And I was like, no, I'm sick of this. I don't want to get all new tires. I could just patch the hole, and I'll be good.
Nice.
And so I looked up a YouTube video, and it was just you get a kit, $10, boom. It's like a tar thing. You just push it in. You like pull the nail out, and then you like get the tool, and you make it so it's more of a hole.
You make a bigger hole?
You make a bigger hole.
What the hell?
And then you get this other tool, and with the other tool, you push the black tar thing in, and then when you pull it out, it stays in, and you fix the hole in your tire. And it's supposed to last the rest of the life of your tire.
Yeah.
So it seemed like a pretty simple YouTube video.
Right.
I was like, oh, I could definitely do that. But I wanted to make sure I was by an air pump when I did it, so I drove to Holiday and got to work. It was a screw, so it was a lot harder to take out when I was pulling it out of the tire. And as I was doing it, I was like, this might be a bad idea. You know what I'm saying? To do by myself. It's just me, an air pump, and
A dream.
a dream. And a goal.
You worked at Jiffy.
Did you even have a
thought
pair of
you
gloves
would
on?
know
I
this.
worked at Jiffy.
You're the
Yeah.
car man.
I didn't work it.
I didn't work at
I didn't have gloves on. I didn't have gloves on.
What? What does that mean?
Man.
It means I didn't. He
I
has to
couldn't
buy
wear-
gloves on.
Yeah. No
No,
gloves.
but it was in my back tire, and so I pulled it down under the bed, so it's like at an angle, right? So I'm screwing it out. It was a long nail. It was like,
Oh my gosh.
and I get it out, and it starts going. But I already have my tool ready to stick back into the tire to go push back and forth to make the hole bigger.
Right. Yeah.
And I put the tool on,
Yeah.
and I go.
Oh, yeah. I didn't think it would be easy.
I was fighting like against the air pressure of the
And the tightness of the.
and the tightness
of
of
the
the rubber with a metal tool.
Yep.
And I was like,
You're like, how does anyone do this?
it was so tough. Finally, I get it in, and I'm like, oh my god, I have to like go back and forth to try to make it bigger. I was there for like a half hour just going back and forth. This is a terrible idea. I'm
Yeah.
texting McCoy as I'm doing it. He was like, you got it. And as I'm doing it, I'm like, McCoy, why'd you talk me into that? This is a terrible idea.
Yeah.
And now I'm stuck there. And then I get to a point where I'm like, I think that's good enough.
Yeah.
So I get the thing all ready, pull it out, go to push it in, and it's impossible. I can get it 1/3 of the way in, but because it's pretty much rubber on rubber, it's like impossible to push in with the air pushing out.
Had the air not all drained by this point?
No, and you wanted.
That's kind of crazy, huh? With the light just.
It's just the sun going
I
behind
know.
a cloud.
Go ahead. Keep going.
It's crazy.
It's easier to do it when your tire's full. So I kept putting air in the tire.
Because it was harder when it was empty?
Allegedly, that's what they said on the YouTube video.
They said make sure the tire doesn't go all the way down.
Mhm. And so I kept filling it up, going back and forth. It was a whole.
You just like keep putting quarters in the machine, or was it a free
It
one?
was a free one. It was
Okay.
a whole process.
Jesus, dude.
And I'm sitting there with my tire flat, a gym tool in it, going, "What have I done?"
Yeah, you just keep glancing around the other pumps to try and see a big guy.
It's behind Holiday, so there's so it's in the bag. So So I called my dad, and I was like, Dad, I think I'm going to need some help.
Yeah.
And he was like, all right, I'm on my way. And he shows up, and he was like, all right, this is when I was finally ready to push in the rubber on the rubber. Get it in the tool, go to push. It's impossible. He tries. It's impossible. And so I take it out, put the tool back in to keep the air in. And I didn't have like lube. And he was like, I'm going to go to AutoZone to get some lube, see if that'll make it easier. And I was like, hell yeah, I'll be here trying. Don't get it. He only takes like 5 minutes. But when he comes back, he doesn't have lube. He has somebody in the passenger seat. And I turn around and I'm like, what's going on here?
Yeah.
It's like an albino dude. He has white hair, glasses, definitely intellectually.
Definitely here to help.
He's here to help. Dude.
Yeah.
He gets out and he starts like he's a tire repair expert, going step by step. Did you do this? Did you first take out the screw and then do the hole, and then you have to put it in a certain way, and then once you get ready, you go 1, 2, 3, push, and you should be able to push it right in. And I was like, yes, sir. I've done it about like 3 different times with 3 different things. He was like, just get me one ready. He's just a AutoZone worker, right?
Yeah.
And he was like, I got this. This is why I'm here. I'm here to help.
Hell yeah, he is, dude.
Literally, like, he was like, I'm here to help. You're so lucky you called me. You got me right before I was closing up the store.
Wow.
And I was like, thank you so much. I get one ready. He gets on the ground. And he goes, step by step. Like he's reading the manual. First, you got to put it on. And then you put it in. You pull it out. And you go, 1, 2, 3, push. And he goes, 1, 2, 3, push. And he like can't.
Like, but he's not dropping the front. He's like 1, 2, 3. Yep. Just like that. Totally normal. This is totally normal. He's like,
I swear to God. And he goes, oh, you must have put it on wrong. I'm going to need another one.
yeah.
I go, oh, totally, sir. You got
Totally.
it.
What, and you know, it's like, you do it, man.
So I get it off, put a new one on, and he goes, I just didn't come in at the right angle.
There you go. Yep.
And I'm like, all right, 100% sure. And me and my dad are looking at each other like, and he's like, I was looking at him like, where'd you get this guy? And he's like,
Maybe it was the $10 fucking kit, buddy. Cheapest fucking car repair in the
no,
block.
apparently to this guy, it was like
normal?
the right kit. I
Okay.
have all the tools. I was doing it exactly how you're supposed to.
All right. No plastic BS. All right.
This time he puts his foot on I have a hitch. He puts it on the trailer hitch, and he pushes, and I'm pushing on his back, and, and my dad's
does that
pushing
help?
on me. We were trying to help him in any way we could. It was so hard. It took us.
3 dudes, human centipede.
Would that help you, though? If someone was pushing
I feel like you get the fuck
It was
out
such
of
a-
here.
dude, you're like messing with
It
my
was
balance
such
on
a
this
weird
thing.
angle, and
What the fuck?
moral of the story, after like 2 or 3 tries of him
Yeah.
doing the same thing, manual, straight. Oh, we just did something wrong. We have to.
Try again. Yeah.
Boom! This motherfucker got it.
Easy.
Easy.
Easy. And he goes, well, it was just like that. Gets
Just
up,
like that.
sweating, red face.
Yeah.
Right? Pretty much albino is what I was saying. Red his face.
Yeah.
Gets up and he goes, oh, well, it was my pleasure to help you guys.
What a stud,
What
dude.
a fucking
This guy rocks,
stud.
dude.
I was like, literally like, you're my hero.
Yeah.
And he was like, oh, it was nothing. And he puts on his glasses and he goes, I'm a head back to the store. And my dad was like, let me give you a ride. He's like, are you sure you want to give me a ride? My dad's like, oh, of course I'm going to give you a ride. He was like, well, thank you. And he turns around to me and he goes, and please remember, be safe.
Be safe.
Gets in the and dips.
Holy hell. Did you at least get him a Gatorade?
No.
Terrible.
I
Gatorade.
didn't take him back. Guillermo did. But Oh, I was at a gas station.
People are great.
You're at a gas station.
No, people are fucking awesome around here.
What a stud.
One guy helped me
He
the
thought
fuck
he
out.
was a superhero. When he turned around to me
Rightfully
and
so.
said, "And please remember, be safe."
Puts on the glasses.
Yeah, I was like,
What a cool guy, dude.
and me
Done.
and my dad got home and started laughing so hard because I assumed Guillermo went there and was like, "We need help." Guillermo walked in and asked for lube, and this guy was like, "What do you need it for?" And he was like, "I'm doing this thing up the road." And he was like, "You're so lucky. I was about to close up. Let me get in the car and come help."
He's like,
What a
just
stud.
take me over there. Just take me over.
What a
Yeah, it was hilarious.
Oh my
It was
God.
incredible. It was super helpful.
Yeah.
But what an experience.
People are fucking dope like that.
People
Around here.
people
Yeah,
rock, dude.
One guy gave me and Ammon, we were locked out of the fucking moving truck. Some guy just gave us a fucking one of those tools to get in.
You
And
just
this
had
truck was so high heavy.
Like
he
the
broke
window
whole
snake
fucking
things?
tool was fucking busted up by the time we got in.
Damn.
He's
Like those
this is
window
the best,
snakes to
oh,
like
dude."
unlock
It
it.
was like a new one. Yeah.
Damn.
But no, yeah, people are fucking dope around here.
Yeah, it was awesome. I couldn't believe it, but I was like, "What an experience, dude!" I encountered a legit superhero.
I think he's earned the title.
A tire superhero.
Yeah. Tire man.
Tire dude.
Tire man. Tire dude.
Tired of that.
Tire guy.
Tired of Dave.
Oh, after that, he was tired.
Tired of Dave.
Tired guy.
So good.
That's fucking 10 out of 10, dude.
Oh,
You ever heard of game theory?
The guys?
no,
the
what's
guy?
that, dude?
It's a decision making theory.
Oh, yeah, of course. I thought you were making a joke. Because, like, there's a YouTuber that people make fun of who's called Game Theory. And people are like, that's a game theory.
I just barely learned about it.
But, yeah, game theory in general is sick. That's, like, from Jurassic Park.
What?
The guy that Jeff
Oh,
Goldblum
we
plays
lost
in
him.
that.
We fucking lost
I was actually
him.
going to hit... I got to take a piss, too. We're going to come back in just a second to Game Theory from
Back.
Jurassic Park.
Moral of the story. Have you ever heard of game theory?
So, yeah. So,
I got it.
yeah, you do. Have you?
No.
What's that?
Game theory is a strategy based on decision making. On how to know when and how the exact moment you should make a decision or not. I'll give you an example. Are you interested
There
in
we go.
this? It's very interesting.
Yeah. Well, let's get
I
the
just
example.
barely fucking watched a whole lecture on this on YouTube because I was like, what the fuck's game theory?
Yeah.
And he explained it pretty simply, but it can apply to so many. Just in making any decision.
Oh, it's
It
everything.
applies.
Yeah.
Hypothetically, we are in a shootout. We're in a Mexican standoff. But it's not a Mexican standoff. It's turn by turn. Okay? We're going to start off at 300 yards. You have a pistol, I have a pistol. We go one by one. You shoot, and then I shoot. And then you shoot, and then I shoot. After every shot, if I miss or if you miss, we have to take a step closer. Okay? So at some point, we're going to either be really close or one of us is going to shoot the other person.
Right.
If we're standing at 300 yards away, I have a pistol and you have a pistol, knowing the rules, knowing that we're going to take a step if we don't hit each other. And if you don't want to shoot, you can just take a step to get a better shot. What are you going to do? Take a step or shoot me? 300 yards.
Wait. I didn't even understand the last part. Okay, so what's the options? I can.
You can take a shot at me or take a step closer to me.
Oh, for you to shoot and potentially miss.
Exactly.
And you only get to shoot or step.
Yes.
Okay, so you only get a shoot or step. Thanks for that. Piece of
Thank you.
information.
Sorry.
No, it's all good. And you never get to move. You're never moving if you shoot every time. All right.
No, if we both shoot and we both miss, we're taking a step.
Oh, well then yeah, okay.
Then you shoot.
You shoot every time.
You shoot every time.
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
because every time you're going to be moving forward regardless.
Oh.
Yeah, you shoot every time. Was that not what they
Did you
arrived
just
at in the
say you
lecture?
Step forward.
You only have one shot.
No.
Okay.
You only have one shot.
I'm like, because you definitely just shoot every time then.
Well, then you shoot. Because why would you just step forward and risk
Because-
No, then you step forward.
You only have one shot.
Yeah, then you step forward.
So you can only step forward once.
No. You step
No,
forward.
because otherwise you have to always, you can't be the guy that shoots first. Is what it comes down to. You just can't shoot first. Once the other guy wastes his shot, then like unless for some reason you get extremely close before he's taking his shot, you always just let him
But
shoot
why would
first
you guys be
because then he has to keep taking steps towards you while you still have a shot left. You just say, I'll step. He says, I have no choice. I have to step because he doesn't have a shot. And then you just end up close enough and you just put it on his
You
forehead.
don't know if he's a good shot or not. It's the same for both parties. So at first, hypothetically, I'll help you. You should take a step, because if you shoot at 300 yards and miss,
Oh, yeah.
He'll
then
just
I
wait
can
till
just
you're close.
walk up to you and shoot you.
For sure.
Yeah.
So you
At
take
some point, you're going to have to pull it out.
exactly, but when?
At precisely 120
This is where game
yards.
theory comes in.
Talk to us.
You start from the ending. And let's go hypothetically, let's say nobody's taking a shot and we are 1 foot away from each other.
It better
and
be
it's-
your turn.
And it's your turn. Then I'm dead. Or if it's my turn, you're dead, right? And if you take a step, let's go backwards by feet.
Right.
Now we're at 2 feet away. You can definitely hit me. I can definitely hit you. Boom. And if you go all the way back, there will be a point when I won't know if you can make that shot or if
Right.
I can. But I should risk it based on a data point to make that shot.
Which is?
X.
It's the point at which you are.
Yeah, and how do you get there? Sorry. How do you find that?
It's yeah. Well, it's just the point at which you become
So
more
you don't
confident
know
in
the
your
answer?
ability to hit than miss. You know.
I don't know the answer because it's a hypothetical and I don't know.
But yes, that is a great example of game theory. You're starting from the end result that you want, and you're trying to walk it backwards to the point at which it makes the most sense to like execute your action.
Right.
It's.
Another classic
I think
simpler
I can.
example.
I think I could hit you with a pistol at 50 yards. I don't know. What's your ability to shoot? Are you pretty good or pretty bad?
I think I got you at 120 yards.
Really?
Exactly,
No,
but
no,
he's
no,
going to say
no,
that to try
I
and force
don't.
your
No,
shot.
here I'll
He's going to try
answer-
and bait your shot
I
out
will
early.
answer
I would
your-
say 51 yards.
I will
Exactly.
No, that's exactly what I was about to say. If you know the other person's ability,
Yeah.
and that should be known in this. So let's say my ability to hit you is at 50 yards. The exact point you should shoot and make that decision is 51 yards.
Right.
Exactly.
Because,
That's simple math.
but listen, for me, now I have to make a decision. If I know I can hit you at 50 yards, and you know I can hit you at 50 yards, then at 51 yards, you're going to take a shot. So at 52 yards, I have to take a shot. Not at 50. Not when I know it could happen. The time before I know it can happen.
Mm-hmm.
But given that information, if you know that at 50 yards I can hit you. So at 50
So if I'm doing 53.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, exactly.
That's where it gets difficult. And that's every
It's the curve, and it's because
Well,
it's the
that's the
curve of
what?
likelihoods. You know, it's the curve of how likely is it. You know.
That's why making a decision is so tough. Any decision you make. Because and that's where it comes to everyone's own ability to accurately assess someone else's ability or the ability of everyone around you or the
situation.
reality of the situation. You know what I'm saying? Because if you think that you can fucking hit at 300 yards no matter what, you should be taking all the shots you can. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It's just very interesting
cool.
to me.
No, it is interesting. So a way more
Please.
simplified version of that is just the prisoner's dilemma. So you've heard of this
Talk
one,
to
right?
us. No.
Nope.
The prisoner's dilemma. So this one's nice because this one, what you're saying in that scenario is essentially a grid of 300 by 300 where you're inching inwards. This one is 2, right? So there's 2 boxes, right? You got two columns, 2 rows. You know, that's
Tic-tac-toe.
Tic-tac-toe. Less than 4 boxes. This is the prisoner's
Four
dilemma.
square.
Yeah. So it's you and one other guy. This is the prisoner's dilemma. You and a friend have both been arrested for X, right? And you're both yes, you're both arrested
It was
for
his.
ecstasy.
It was
Yeah.
his.
So you're
stolen.
down to the police station and they have you in 2 separate interrogation rooms.
Okay.
So it's you and a friend. Each of you are in a separate police
This is
interrogation
us.
room.
We're gonna play it out.
Yeah, and neither one of you is able to communicate with the other, right? You're in 2 different rooms in the precinct. And if one of you rolls on the other guy, says like I didn't do it, I'm not involved in this, and you pin it on the other guy, you get no sentence and the other guy takes the whole sentence. And if same vice versa, right? If he rolls on you. But if you don't roll on him and you both don't roll, then you both get a reduced sentence. What should you do in that situation?
It's me and Gibby.
It's you and Gibbs.
We're holding it down. We're getting a reduced sentence.
But
Exactly.
and so that's what and you think that's the best case scenario, but you don't know that he's going to do that. He could be rolling on you in that other room right now. And if you say and you know
And if
plead the fifth,
if I try to go to get a reduced sentence and he turns on me, then he gets out for free and I'm stuck.
and you're stuck with the full bill.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You don't trust me? Then why are you even
No, that's-
questioning
But you
it?
can't talk. You
That's
can't
what
talk to
we're
each other.
saying. That's what we're explaining.
But
Yeah.
I know we
Mr.
can't.
Beast.
I-
You guys watch Beast games?
Yeah,
He
but
just gave us
$10
the
million
scenario.
they were doing that.
No,
fucking with
exactly.
these people's heads.
no, for sure. But exactly.
Between me and you, I'm not saying nothing. 100%.
Yeah, you're not
no.
saying nothing,
We're getting the
and
reduced
he's pinned
sentence.
it, and he's.
But
he's
you just made
pinned
me
it on
question it.
No.
You just made me think that you're rolling on me, dude.
No, I wouldn't. I would go with the reduced sentence. Because I couldn't put him in jail for life.
100%. I trust that.
We'd both.
But now if we're actually in this scenario, you made it tougher on yourself.
You made it tough. Fucking Virginia.
Virginia. No, exactly.
I guess we shouldn't be on Beast games together, buddy.
If
They
it's
were
a
doing that, fucking with people.
oh, I would love to go on Beast Games.
Oh, did you see it all the way to the
No,
end?
I didn't watch it.
Bro, $10 million. All the games, were all game theory. Trust in the other person. People turned. They were having fucking psychology
In that
therapy after.
in that
The guy
I
that
would
turned on
I would turn
everybody.
on everyone. 100%.
Someone did. He was the most hated human.
I'm
I know.
sure he would be, but that's what it takes.
So
it-
you would turn on me.
No, in Beast Games, I don't know of any of. I don't know
Yeah.
any of the people. It's a game.
But what if you're thinking about your family? Oh, I'll be in jail for 15 years, or I'll be in jail for life. Oh, I can't take anything. I can't take any jail time because my family.
I would. Gibbs, it was your ex.
I'm taking. We're both going to prison, buddy.
Yeah.
We're both.
We're both rolling.
Or we both go
Or
to jail
we-
for life, Dave.
Because we both roll.
Because we both fold.
I can't. See, that's what I'm saying.
You'd go down, fucking sad, buddy. He's like, oh no, I'm going down, or everyone's. He's like, either I'm not going down, or everyone's going down.
No, exactly. Because yeah. So either way. Yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah, that is.
Yeah.
It's a good one.
So it's like
Our
'cause-
fucking friendships hurt after this.
Yeah.
Don't text me.
Oh, that's fucking crazy. And you
Yeah,
couldn't
so the
talk to
moral,
each
yeah,
other.
the moral of it basically comes down to is that it's always better to just roll on the other person. But like truly,
Oh,
truly, like
really?
No,
in the grid,
no.
in the grid.
No, it's when to roll on the other person because you don't do it every. It's the same thing. If
I understand that, but what I'm saying is like in the prisoner's dilemma, it's like that specific situation.
Damon, why would it always?
It's kind of like the riddle of like there's
but
two
Damon,
guards
why would that
guarding a
always be
door.
a good idea if everyone turns, then everyone gets the life in sentence.
Well, it's like I must not.
But if nobody turns, then everyone's getting the reduced
That's
sentence.
that has to be what he meant.
No, because the other guy
I think he
will
meant
roll.
fold.
The other guy will fold. That's the thing.
No, not in every situation.
So you say you just go down without a fight. You just go down.
If
You just burn the whole ship down.
I 100% believe.
Well, so okay, so
In that
so,
scenario-
because you have to do
mentality
the
is
you have to
to
do
just
the, well because you have to do the grid. If I could pull up Prisoner's Dilemma grid, like because like you have to visualize it to see what I'm talking about.
Oh, I'm
Because it's the grid of like there's the 2 columns, 2 rows. It's if I roll and he rolls this outcome. If I roll and he doesn't, this outcome. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so when you see the grid, it's like it explains it more visually. You're
talking just facts. If you're just a random person.
Yeah. So can
so
make it
if you
bigger?
both stay silent, you get 1 year.
Okay.
And
if you
if-
both betray, you get 3 years.
Okay.
If one person betrays and the other one doesn't roll, the person who didn't roll gets 5 years. The person who betrayed gets 6 months.
Yeah.
In that scenario, I 100% believe that he wouldn't roll, I wouldn't roll, and we're both getting a year.
Yeah.
But so the way that it works is if you look at the average like
It was
times.
your ex.
This is the higher. This is the very small percentage. We're in the higher bracket, the higher standard deviation of this one.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I know that for sure. But for
Well, so exactly. So it's like sure, like if you're like 2 like super good friends, but the point is that,
if it's me and a stranger, that's an easier one.
and I think that's like it's supposed to be the scenario.
It should.
Is it's
It
like
should be.
it's like
'Cause if
you
it's
and
a stranger. There's no doubt about it. Yeah, I'm taking 6 months. I'm
Exact-
rolling and taking 6 months.
exactly.
He's a stranger.
No,
Yeah.
He's getting 6 years.
but if you guys both turn on each other, you get 3.
Oh! That I have to know who it is. I have to know who it is. You have to know who it is.
Yeah.
Because
Maybe that's the dilemma. Is
that
you
is the dilemma.
Is that it's impossible.
I won't
to
I
know.
won't hold it down for everyone, but I will hold it down for you and you.
Right.
know
Well,
what I'm
exactly. Yeah.
I don't know if you'd hold it down for me anymore. That
Talk about because I used
you said you're rolling every time.
This is the example. I
You
thought that's
literally said that.
I thought that's what the dilemma was, but maybe
You're
the
a
dilemma is
fucking
that
rat.
it says FBI
He's like,
fucking
yeah, we just
Dave
tell
over here.
everyone to rat.
Yeah. It says Cash Patel over here.
No, but no, I don't know what I would do, damn. No, I was there.
Yeah, that is a toughie.
Probably end up fucking ratting. It was a random. Yeah, that's tough. No, yeah.
Here's something I thought the other day. We just created a quantum computer. Or I think we're trying to create a quantum
There's
computer.
been they're
Let's
around.
talk about quantum computing.
Yeah.
You know what quantum computing is? I don't really.
Yeah.
I don't know if anyone really knows. But it's
There's people
kind of
working on it too.
but it's kind of like creating a new universe in a computer, right? It's got to be. A quantum computer could do a lot. Let's say that. Is that wrong? Is that a fair statement?
Right.
That's
yeah,
a
there's
fair and true
there's
statement.
specific things they're really good at.
A quantum computer can do a lot of really high sophisticated stuff. That's
Yeah.
a fair and true statement.
Yeah, it can do some insane calculations.
What if our reality was created? What if this
Yeah.
is the effect
If we're like in a quantum computer.
of a quantum computer elsewhere?
It's a fascinating thought. And do you remember have you ever heard of a show called Devs?
Mm-mm.
So it's basically it's super super cool and it's exactly about this. Like about like quantum computers and about like the limits of what they're like potentially capable of. And it's insanely cool.
Yeah, you're on the screen, I think.
Probably.
Sorry, keep going. The devs.
But Devs is basically about that. It's like they invent a quantum computer because quantum computers can calculate just like an insane amount of data. So basically, they make one that can calculate just like what's going to happen next, like in the
when
real
the show
life.
come out.
2021.
Really?
Yeah, I think.
Well, I haven't seen it. I haven't even heard of it. I was trying to think of a joke.
I'm pretty sure we talked about
I
it.
was trying to think of a joke that went with devs, and it was just a dud. I was just like
Dev's a station.
You're not the developer of the coin, right?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what they call the dev.
Yeah.
Not the dev cook.
really put a dev in this segment.
Put a dev in me, dude. No, quantum computers are sweet, dude. The whole point. So, like, the big thing is that they're gonna break encryption. Like, encryption is the big
Yeah,
thing that they're
that's
specialized for.
Like, think of the Bitcoin seed phrase. They're worried that quantum computers will crack all the wallets.
Yeah, they'll be able to crack
Because-
wallets.
I'm sure.
Because the 13 words in a
Easy.
row, they think that the computers will be able to do enough calculations to put in
That
every
won't-
fucking word 13 fucking times and be able to crack all these wallets.
That won't
But
ever
some people
happen
don't believe it won't happen.
until there's another war. Because
Doom. Sorry.
in World War II there was a secret way of sending messages through computers.
Mm-hmm.
And have you ever seen that movie with Benedict Cumberbatch,
The Imitation Game.
The Imitation Game? Have you
Yeah.
ever seen the fucking Imitation Game?
Mm-mm.
It's
Really good.
incredible.
It's about Alan Turing.
No.
Will you explain it a bit better than I can?
Yeah. Well, it's just because there's the Germans during World War II. They used a device called the Enigma machine.
The Enigma.
Yeah, the Enigma, and
That's-
basically it was just like an early computer.
And the Enigma reminds me, in theory, feeling of this quantum computing. What you with encryption,
Right.
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Like the level of the technology.
Yeah,
where it's
100
like those were the earliest kind of computer type things,
So-
and the quantums that we have now are kind of like that
it's
early
like
days.
it's like the next step, and we only got that kind of computing because it was such high stakes. We had to figure it out then. That's kind of what I think about.
Are you
quantum
saying they were
computing.
sending like messages over the internet type shit, or like
No, it's
sending
just
signals?
so in order to encrypt them, because it was basically there's a bunch of different ways to encrypt a message. You know, whether it's like you're scrambling the letters
Right.
or you're using some sort of cut and print out type.
Right.
You know, and so
Right.
basically what they had done
Or
is
you're
they
using
created-
different words as different words.
Exactly. You know, so it was just a machine that would calculate what the secret code was going to be for like each given day.
Because it changed every day.
Because it changed every day. So it's just that for the most top secret commands that they needed to send out, each end would have one of these machines. And you would put in the code for the day, and it would be able to decrypt the message. So that the message itself, and it's still in large part, it's still like kind of how we do that today. Because you know how they say like, oh, it's end-to-end encryption on like your messages and stuff? It's basically that same thing. Your phone, when it sends the message, like it's encrypted a certain way with the packets as it goes out.
No shit.
And then at the receiving end, they have the right code, put it in there, and it decrypts the message. So that's why it's like...
so then nobody would be safe of anything.
yeah, so even if they
we
got the
created
packet
it.
of data in the middle, it wouldn't matter. You would have to have the encryption key on either end.
Right, but if you have a quantum computer, you can
You
decrypt
can- exactly.
anything.
Exactly. So that's why it like...
maybe.
Well,
In theory.
well, of course, maybe, because... But if the technology gets to where they hope for it to get, that would be
That's
the
the
case.
goal.
But as of now, it's like, we don't know if we can get there. But
As of now, it can't.
as of now, it can't. At least not at that
allegedly,
level. Not at that level.
allegedly.
Yeah, like
Right, true.
it could do
Allegedly.
quite a... I'm sure it's pretty close.
They
you
probably
know?
got some good tech in Israel.
yeah,
and America.
Well,
exactly,
Bill Gates
dude.
did say recently that the age of human dominance will end in the next 10 years.
Nah, he's just trying to get on the news.
Yeah,
I don't know.
There's also a global virus going around. Why he needs to vax you.
I kind of it's a wild statement, but it makes you think. And what's it really mean? It
Exactly.
means that we won't be the most dominant species on Earth.
I doubt it.
Who's up next? Like octopuses?
AI.
Oh,
But if you look at it in that theory, go back a few episodes,
Mhm.
self-domestication. We have already done this to ourselves. Some people aren't there. Some people aren't fully domesticated and okay with being
you and me,
fully-
Gibbs. Come on. What?
I'm an animal.
Never mind. This guy's for sure
I'm
looking
an animal.
falling asleep over here, dude.
Yeah, I'm not domesticated.
You're a house cat, buddy.
We are in the transition period of being fully domesticated by ourselves and being wild. And some people want to live off the grid, still be a wild animal. Some people want to live in a house, have complete luxury, full domestication. The ability to be fully domesticated and taken care of like a dog is for a human is within the next 10 years. I believe that's how I took what Bill Gates' statement. With Bill Gates' statement, I took that as in the next 10 years, there will be another thing, AI, that is able to take care of us in a way where we don't need to dominate the world. It can run itself.
But he has to say that, dude. Microsoft is the biggest investor in ChatGPT, dude. Of course he's going to be like, dude, ChatGPT, it's going to be incredible.
Just like how bad COVID was.
It's going to be so important, everybody. And I'm
I
going to
don't
make...
think I
he's
don't,
pumping his stock is what he's doing.
or
You know?
it is a Y2K
Fucking
type
facts,
situation.
No, I think it is a Y2K type situation.
It's
A
like
lot of hype,
Y2K2.
nothing happens. Nothing happened in Y2K. Did you
Y-
forget that?
No.
It is
Yeah.
a Y2K
That was a
situation.
nothing burger.
It was a big
fuck
nothing
outta
burger,
here.
dude.
Y2K, there was a big difference between the 1990s and the 2000s.
That's not what Y2K is about.
That is.
Y2K was
Look
about
back
the
at it.
computers
You-
taking over the world.
No,
and,
They
like-
did
thought
take
that
over the world. Fuck out of here.
but it was like Terminator. It was like
That's
planes
exactly
fall-
no. It's
planes
exactly
falling out of the sky.
That's
Actually,
exactly
that's a good point.
how it is with AI.
I
We're
know.
so scared of AI. We're dead. It's going to take over the world when it comes to power. No, it's going to change. But if you look at the past 20 years, it's going to be like that, but not with a computer, with AI. The same advances we've had in computing, we'll have in AI.
Right.
But everyone's so scared. You're scared of AI, pussy.
You were scared
This
of
guy,
AI.
dude.
Pussy.
I was just the one
Hey,
saying
you
it's
were
like
the one
Y2K
scared
because
of
it's a
AI.
nothing burger.
I said I want it.
Like 10 years ago when Elon was talking
No,
about it, you're like,
no.
what do you
I
think of
was
that?
saying
You're
Donald
like, I
Trump's
don't
going to
believe it.
become the
You're
dictator.
like, I don't believe it.
I don't.
No AI.
But I did say Donald Trump would become a fucking dictator.
Oh,
And
well, he
and look
hasn't.
at look at you now.
Yep.
Wrong.
Coming from him, that says a lot, buddy.
Give me 4.
2028, change the rules, dude.
Even Dame don't believe it, buddy.
Oh, that's hilarious.
All right, folks.
Thanks for coming.
I'm joking.
Yeah.
I'm joking.
No, but I mean, yeah,
Keep
because
going.
it's got to be 4 on the dot right about now,
It's
isn't it?
4 on the dot.
It's 4 on the dot.
Unless you, if you had a TV show, what would it be about, Gibby?
I got to call Brad.
All right.
dude. Love you guys.
Thanks for tuning
Thanks
in.
for tuning in.
Burn your house down.
See ya.